All right. So are you able to see my screen, Satya ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. All right. So here we pay our gratitude to all Guru Mandal, Pitama Patri ji and Mahatar Baba ji, and all great dear masters. And we are inviting their energy also here in this group while we are doing meditation, while we are doing wisdom session. And here our Patriji is saying, which is he always talk about grounding. So he said we are beings living on earth, so we have to have our feet nicely firmly on the ground. And grounding is a fundamental to spiritual and material balance. So this is Pitama Patriji's word. And if we, these are the like words which is he put it in that beautiful way, where he's saying so many things actually, not just these words. So if we will go a little bit more deep about the grounding, his direct messages, we should connect to Mother Earth. We are being living on earth, so we should not feel detached. We should always be attached and be close to Mother Earth, to close to nature, to close to actually nature, green, and feel grounding always. So grounding means, if you will see here, remembering that we are not separate from this Mother Earth, and our bodies depend completely on the same environment actually. So if we will see the same environment that gives us air, water, food, support, everything, right? We are getting from everything, we are getting from here. And when we truly connect with nature by walking outside, or doesn't matter, we are standing on the grass or even sitting quietly also, like in a silence, science shows that our stress hormones begin to decrease during that time. Our heart rate becomes more stable and our nervous system starts to relax. So this that nature of the earth helped us becomes more calm and peaceful. So it's almost as if the ground is gently reminding us, telling us that we are safe and supported. So grounding is not just a spiritual idea. It is just a real and practical way for both the body and the mind to come back into the balance. So when we stay consciously connected to Mother Earth, we experience more calmness, mental clarity, and a deep sense of inner support. And there is a lot, like this is just, I put it in the some words as Pitama Patriji is also saying here. So yes, so this whole actually topic is going to take you to close to the Mother Nature, Mother Earth. So I'm going to go for the next slide now. Okay. Okay, so this is our Mother Earth. We say Earth Kingdom here. And we can see we always living on the surface, right? We see like what's happening on the top, but you know that we are living on a conscious living being. Mother Earth is a conscious living being. So where we are just not even because it's a daily life, doing our work, busy all the time, not even thinking where we are roaming around. So sit nicely and think about it, where we are living, just a ball hanging in the universe, and we are sitting on the top of it. So it is a deep connection. So if you will go more deep into the Mother Earth, you will see layers here, where Mother Earth's layer, I'm going to just go a little bit more importance and these layers. The Earth has four more main layers. So Earth is made up for four layers. First is a crust, then mantle, then outer core. Outer core is there, and then inner core here. And Earth, each layer has a different actually properties and functions that help shape the planet. So crust, the layer we live on the top here somewhere, right? The crust is the thin outermost layer of Earth, about 5 to 70 kilometer thick. Its thickness. It's made of the solid rock and is broken into the tectonic plates. So as we know that sometimes when earthquake is coming, so we know that tectonic plates is moving. So it is just on the top portion of the earth, and slowly move over now to the next one. That's mantle here. The largest layer is this one, the second one. And this layer lies beneath the crust, just under the crust. And it's a creates a convection currents that drive plate tectonic, causing earthquakes. At least make it's a real. If you will look at it, how much kilometer thick it is? 2,900 kilometer thick, and it is just under crust. It is made of hot, semi-solid rock. So as you are going deep down, the earth is just not solid. There is like a different types of layer inside. So semi-solid rock, and heat inside that crust creates the convection currents that drive plates tectonics, causing sometimes earthquakes, volcanoes, and mountain formation. So now outer core, source of Earth's magnetic field. The outer core is a liquid layer made mainly of the molten iron and nickel, about 2,200 kilometer thick. And the movement of this liquid metal generates actually electric currents that create that Earth's magnetic field. If we will go extremely down, like this is the inner core here. So the inner core actually extremely hot, but it is still solid, but it's hot. And inner core is the solid center of Earth that with the radius of, if we will go for a radius like a circle, radius is 1,220 kilometer, even though temperature reaches 5,000 to 6,000 degrees centigrade. It's very hot. It remains a solid because of that lots of pressure deep inside the earth. And earth magnetic field protects our life, right? We know that we have earth has a magnetic field around, so it protects our life. A magnetic field creates by that outer core, which is protects earth from that harmful solar winds or space radiations, whatever is coming from universe. And without it, actually life on earth would be very difficult if we do not have that. So earth in internal heat constantly shapes the planet. Heat from Earth's interior moves outward through all layers. So from inside to outside, heat is moving, and continuous transfer of heat reshape the planet over millions of years and keeps Earth geologically active. So this is a little bit about Earth here, and now we will go. Oh, I think we reached to that. I jumped. Okay, so we will go here. We called it Aristotle, right? In all things of the nature, there is a something of the marvelous. This actually, this is the Greek philosopher and scientist who lived more than 2,000 years ago. That time he told us, that time he told the people, he was a student, actually, he was a student of Plato and the teacher of Alexander the Great. If we know a little bit history, so he was a teacher of Alexander the Great, and he made important contributions to many subjects, which is like including science, bio, philosophy, astronomy, and he was so good in it. He himself said, in all things of nature, there is something of marvelous. When we study the earth scientifically, actually, we see that it is made up of many carefully organized layers. So the scientists thought, uh, encourage us, what he's encouraging us to observe nature more deeply, to understand it and appreciate it, so that we can recognize that miraculous and almost divine quality present at every layer of that natural world. Or so the scientists believe that the nature is full of wonder and meaning. According to him, everything in nature, even ordinary things, just simple, like let's take it one a leaf, anything, just simple one rock or leaf or sand, a particle, any particle. So nature is full of wonder and meaning. According to him, everything is nature, even ordinary things contains something very important and marvelous. He believed that nature follow a well-organized structure and balance rather than existing just randomly. right? So this scientist also encouraged people to observe and study nature carefully. So now what we can do now when we are walking tomorrow, right? So do not take things just easily. Like if you are going to look at one leaf, look at it nicely. Look at it. It is a creature. It's a creator created. It's not just a simple thing which is we see always in front of us. And the particle, the sand particle, be aware of it. Just connect to that particle. That is not just a sand particle or anything. Like let's take something which one even we won't see, like air, right? But be aware of it. Connect a little bit more yourself to the nature. He believed that nature follows a well-organized pattern, structures, and balance rather than just existing randomly. And he also encouraged people to observe and study nature carefully. By understanding nature, actually, scientifically, we can appreciate the beauty, intelligence, and harmony present in the world around us. His idea connects science and curiosity, and um, he admires nature. So we'll go to the next slide. The missing link. Are we living on Earth? We living on Earth? Most of the time, we even don't even think about it. We'll get up morning, we'll finish our work, keep doing our work, then finishing everything, sleep back again. The whole day, did we realize that like where we are living basically? Sometimes we are aware and connect to the earth. Okay. So here, missing link is humans once lived closely connected to nature, spending time outdoors and staying in touch with the earth. So now today's modern lifestyles is creates a missing link, because if we have 5 minutes, what we'll do it, we'll scroll it, right? We know better nowadays, like what to check, where to check. Comparatively to just close eyes, think about yourself, connect to that mother nature, connect to yourself. So between people and nature, it's somewhere is a missing link. And that is we are putting that in the slides, like we are going to be more aware of it. Because of this disconnection, actually, many people may feel stressed or unbalanced. Practice like grounding, walking barefoot, and spending time outside can help the rebuild or connection with that earth and improve well-being. So overall, earth is described as a living, interconnected system where everything works in very, very well in balance. Humans are also part of the system. If we will see, look at that, we are a part of this system, but we are not that organized. We are, because we are, if we will look at the life of one animal, animal life is more organized than us. Their sleeping time, their eating time, they're completely connected to the nature, right? Except human, everything is connected to the nature and well organized, right? Even tiny bird also you can see. So overall, earth is described as a living being, interconnected system where everything works in balance. Humans are also part of this system, and by respecting nature and living more mindfully, we can rebuild our connection with mother earth and improve both our well-being and then planet's health also. See, if we will merge with the same frequency with mother earth, is we are going to help mother earth. Yes, of course we are, because we will live in harmony, things will be more peaceful around us. So now we will go to the next slide. It's another now here ancient Greek doctor. So Hippocrates, and was an ancient Greek doctor who is often called a father of medicine that time. And when he lived around 460 to 370 BCs, and it's known for changing medicines from just belief, like eat this one then you will cure, but he was scientifically put it everything. So what he's saying, illness do not come upon us out of the blue. They are developed from small daily sins against nature. When enough sins have accumulated, illness will suddenly appear, right? So he's himself telling like connect to the nature then. So once, in simple word, actually, the problems like, let's take it very poor diet, right? We are not eating healthy food, lack of sleep, let's take it, and not moving enough, and slowly affect, just all these things are slowly going to build up and going to affect our health. That's what this doctor is also saying. So these small habits may not seem very serious, but it's going to, they add up and one day and they create the bigger health issues later. So that's why staying healthy is more about the prevention than cure. Eating balanced food, sleeping well, we all know that, but how much we are aware of it, to connecting to ourselves to the nature, that is going to add up more or a healthy life and well-being. Drinking enough water, spending time in nature can help keep the body in the balance. So overall, the idea, simple idea, when we live in a tune with the nature and take care of our daily habits, we build a strong foundation for long-term health and well-being. So move a little bit more ahead. Okay, now we will go to the topic, what is earthing and grounding. What we will do it here in this one. So we all know nowadays we are pretty like aware of it. So earthing or grounding means making direct connect to that earth, like walking barefoot. If you don't have a much time whole day, like you're so busy, like, okay, I'm in an office, how I will do this earthing? So it's okay, just you walk 5 minutes without your slippers, without your shoes. Okay, making direct connection to that earth, like walking barefoot on a grass, soil, or sand, or prefer grass is always very helpful, or sitting on the ground. It is simple way of reconnecting the nature in the everyday life. From a science part of view, the earth has, now we will go what's happening that time. So it will say it, then what's happening if we'll go to the scientifically. So we will put it scientifically a little bit from a science point of view. The earth has a natural electric charge. And some studies suggest that when you touch the ground may help the body relax and improve sleep and reduce stress. It may also support a calmer nervous system. So it actually calm your nervous system. In simple term, grounding is about resetting your body and connecting with the nature. And if we will go more scientifically, when we are doing everyday work, so we will going to create a positive ions, means around us we create the positive, name is a positive, but positive ions will be around us because of that stressful life. But when you connect to that mother earth or nature, there is in the grass, in the water, that area actually is a negative ion. So when you connect with that, it's just going to be neutral, balance. So this is the reason when you are walking in a greenery, you completely feel after, it doesn't matter how much you stress, you have a stress that time, but you will feel more comfortable, like relax. So this is the reason, like positive ions and negative ions going to come together and they are going to balance in that neutral mode. So this is the reason staying in that nature is always helpful. So there can be like what we can add it more there. I'm going to put more slides here, but we can add it like tree hugging or forest bathing. Like forest bathing is like a tree hugging is not just a medical treatment, it's just like calming nature activity actually. So just go in that, uh, adopt one tree and then give a hug to tree every day, connect to the tree, talk to tree, and then you will feel after some times you kind of like exchanging the energy. And that is also, it is like very helpful, and it is also going to balance our energy. I'm not sure. Are you able to hear voice or not?
No, Shashi, I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay. I think I did not put that voice. So here, just a small video I'm putting in. I wish I can put the voice here.
Maybe if you share the system sound, we
Hmm.
might be able to hear it.
Yeah, so in this one, I will explain a little bit. I think otherwise I had to go back. Okay, so in this one, actually, beautifully, actually, this video is telling us when we are staying inside at home, then we are completely drained, doing our work, tired, and in this case, actually, our energy is dropping down. But when you come back to the nature, you just throw your shoes and walk on the grass, and you will realize like completely you're full of charge. And that is true. I actually, honestly, many times I do that. So full of charge, like even 5 minutes walk also will help you. So this is the video is telling you the same thing. Okay, let's go here. Now, benefits of earthing. So this is the benefits which is we're talking, rapid reduction of inflammations and reduction of elimination of chronic pain, reduce stress, increase energy, improve sleep, accelerate healing from injury and surgery. Yeah, if some person got like somewhere injury, or even though someone has surgery, so if they will walk or be staying in the nature, put one at least plant nearby, connect to that way, so that is going to boost the boost the immunity, and then going to help and in healing also. We are electric, and human body is not just a physical, like we're just not a physical made with the bones, but we are also electric. Tiny electric signal actually constantly travel through our nervous system and helping the brain think and our heart beat and the muscles move. Even bones produce a small electric charge and charges during the movement. When we are moving, it's like creating the electric charge, so helping with the strength and repair. So because of the body walks through both chemical and electric process, and many people feel calmer and more balanced when connecting with nature. So it is like it is big topic, but yes, if we will see, like it is again going back to the same topic, like it will help us, because not just we see green things and we feel something, but because we are electrical, and this is the reason that nature help us. So here, this is like we can see when the Mother Earth is rotating, okay, and it's rotating, and it also has a magnetic field, and it was already electrical activity we can see here. Earth is constantly actually active beneath its surface. Deep inside the planet, actually moving the molten iron creates electric currents that produced Earth magnetic field through a process called that geodynamo. So this magnetic field protects life by blocking harmful solar particles, while the atmosphere shields us from dangerous radiations. Natural events like auroras and then Schumann resonance reminds us that the Earth has a dynamic electromagnetic environment that silently supports life every day. So, so we'll move a little fast here. So these are just pictures, like how you can feel that where we are living on this earth, earth has all magnetic field around us. We are in the universe where ball is hanging. So we completely connect to nature. Now, how we can do grounding? There's three different ways to ground. And that is number one here, walking, walking barefoot. So just whenever you are free, completely give yourself time and forget everything and just walk, either the sunrise, sunset. That time is the best time for walking, actually. This method actually based on bringing the mind into the present moment. And walking barefoot on the grass is simple and very natural practice. So now the next one, we will go for hugging trees. What we can do it here. Hugging trees. Some doctors, actually psychologists and wellness therapists also do use this natural therapy or forest bathing. We call it forest bathing. And as a supportive practice for stress, anxiety, doctors saw that the difference when patient is in a very stressful situation. So they put it the patient just, okay, you are going to go 10 minutes always hugging trees, and then they did the research and they have seen the difference. So it is actually especially very popular in Japan and is now being studied in hospitals also, hospitals in wellness program around the world. So now if you will go right nowadays, for example, doctor connected with the Harvard Medical School and wellness programs at New York. There is a hospital have discussed and guided forest bathing sessions to help reduce people's stress and improve their mental relaxation. Yeah, so there is a one more exercise that's called as swimming here. So swimming is also very good. Swimming, what's happened? Swimming is a very highly effective physical activity that engages the entire body. Almost all major or muscles groups actually work together, improving strength and helped us. Water's natural resistance exercise muscles without placing too much stress on the joints. So this makes swimming a low impact exercise with a low risk of injury. Like you can enjoy also, there's no tension. And then it is going to like scientific study shows that regular swimming improves that heart and lungs capacity and overall cardiovascular health improvement. The cooling effect of the water reduce stress, relax nervous system. There is a lot. There is not only one or two impact effect, but there's so many. I'm just putting one or two here. In simple word, we can say the swimming is that significantly proven safe and nice exercise and supports or reduce our stress and overall well-being, if we'll put it that way. Okay. Now, if sometimes, yeah, you can check this picture first. Okay, this is called a grounding visualizing exercise. Sometimes like people are living, let's take it in a cold area and they cannot go outside. It's a snowy area. So then how they are going to connect to that nature. So this is called a visualization practice, very simple and very effective. So person can feel that like it's connecting from, and it is connecting from sun or any, if I will stop it here. So we can connect like our feet is touching ground and we are getting connect to Mother Earth and we are connecting to that sunlight and sit and stand comfortable and begin slowly deep breathing during this time and imagine small roots growing from your feet and going deep into Mother Earth. And with each breath, feel that earth supporting you. And with every breath, the body feels lighter and the mind becomes very calm. So this simple visualization also, you will feel like you are connecting to the Mother Earth and you're getting that same energy. This is the case when you are sitting in your office and you're tired, just visualization also going to affect and going to help you, and definitely some manifestation. So we can manifest that like lots of energy is coming, and this is also recommended. This is very or you can lie down in the nature. This is the next one, so you can check it here. Oh, it's going so fast, sorry. So this is actually, I myself also have experience. I do this one. Just you make sure like the area is very neat and clean while you are doing it. And but if you have any garden or you can go somewhere in the park, choose a very good place. And it is really beautiful in the morning time and evening time. No words, no, like inner happiness will come itself actually. You don't need anyone that time there. So this is actually the best exercise. And I am nowadays using this one, doing a lot. Walking without sleepers, barefoot, and this one too. I always use this one. Okay, so and yes, so basically, spiritually, Earth is seen as a teacher of peace, patience, and harmony. And reconnected with nature remind us that we are not separate from Mother Earth. And as we know, we are meditator, Mother Earth or Earth is also a conscious living being. It's not just a rock. So we have to really connect the same way. Mother Earth also has a consciousness. So here, yeah, this was like a topic. I hope it was like everything covered. I just went a little fast here, and thank you so much, dear masters, for listening. And I took it your more time, Satya ma'am. I think 7 minutes extra. I
Yeah.
tried to put it.
Wonderful topic, Master. Yeah,
Thank
wonderful topic. Thank you so much. It's like, Mother Earth has given us so much. So it is like, we have to acknowledge and say gratitude every day and connect with the Mother Earth and ground beautifully with the pictures you have explained very well, Master. Thank you so much.
thank you so much, Ram. Thank you for
Think,
the.
yeah, we can open up for a few questions. Yeah, Lakshmi madam.
No, it
Oh,
just,
sorry.
yeah. Is it okay to talk? Yeah. Shashi, thank you very much. Very good topic. I
Thank
think very good topic. I think just my comment is you chose Aristotle and Hippocrates as like the examples. How about in our Hindu, how it is said? Who said it? That would be very, it'll be, we can appreciate more than, yes, we hear all these Greek, all those things. How about our Hindu, like Vedanta or like Upanishad, anything that's mentioned?
Yes, wonderful. That's why we put it or Pitama Patriji there first,
Uh-huh.
because he always, Patriji, always telling us, even if we will go to this like Hindu dharmas and we are going to that Sanatan dharma, there every or we are doing actually not taking like or nature is separate from us. We always do prayer like puja, like prayer to that trees. This
Mm-hmm.
is not custom. If you know that people tree, right? Banana
Yes.
trees, right? This is
Uh-huh.
custom. And tulsi, we have tulsi. Every single person has like every home you will see tulsi. So we are not disconnected at all. Or dharmas is already, or Sanatan Dharma is already taught us like
Mm-hmm.
it has to be with us to connect it. Even or not only this much, if you go to temple, there you will see like there's a lots of green will be there. Like okay, if you do this puja, then you can do prayer to people tree. You can do the bananas tree prayer. So we always connect to that. Not only this way, or like even though if you will look at a rock, right? We
Mm-hmm.
we have a lots of rock, but if you see many times we see the all rock in the Lord Shiva's form.
Mm-hmm.
So it somehow we connected completely. We feel that like our Mother Earth is also carrying the whole part of the universe, and we are not, disconnected from Mother Earth. Now we put it here, scientists, the Greek scientists, because their philosophy is a long time. See, these are like long years, 2000 years before. Still, they were talking about nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason, like people are not aware. Nowadays, everyone is aware. You ask like grounding, and these are the like very basic thing nowadays. But it's a long, long time back where people are aware of it. And these scientists also had discoveries. So that's why we are putting them here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. That's why we walk when we go to the temple, we leave our sandals, everything. We walk on the with the barefoot going around the temple and praying
Yeah.
offering the prayers, everything.
Yes, and we always wash our feet and we
Yes.
slippers and then we go. So we kind of like this is our way of living. This is
Uh-huh.
nothing like someone has to teach us, right?
Yeah.
Well, this was inside us, like everyday living, how to live. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think for me, I think we lived. I thought it was part of the ritual or something, not realizing
Mm.
it's grounding. That's what now it's more and more awareness.
Yeah, and mostly really religious practices like in a Hindu dharmas, it's just a way of living. They won't uh, put it in a scientific way, but they will just make you to live that way, so you don't need to go here and there. There is a lot. There is, we can talk about that in a more than that. But if you will see there, this is like in every religion is going to tell you to connect to the nature.
Yeah.
Every religion. So, and which is we are forgetting now. Unfortunately, we are getting more awareness. We have a lots of study. We have everything in our Google, but if we will look at it our life, we are not following both things, right? Most of the time we are at home, putting our like time and that we are more connected to the internet. Before, we do not have these computers, we are TVs and our phones. So it doesn't matter if you are free, you are going to go outside like as a kid and going to outside to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Time it doesn't matter if someone is telling you connect to the nature or not, you are going to connect to the nature because there was the system. That
Yes.
is only the way of life that time,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
now this time we need more awareness to use this grounding. Yeah,
Yes. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yes, yes, wonderful. Yes, Shashi ma'am, actually that reminded me 2 points. In our ancient homes, especially in the Hindu, there were no floors, no cement floors, no tiles, anything. Just there was just mud. People used to walk on the barefoot. Like, we never used to use the sandals inside of the house also. And before we build any house, we used to do in the ancient culture, we used to do the prayer to the Mother Earth first, taking the blessings of the Mother Earth, then we used to build the house. It was always integral part of our culture. But we don't know, like, now everyone is forgetting about it. Now it's like, it's time to remember these kind of things.
Exactly. You're right. Absolutely right, Satya. How beautifully you put it. Like we were doing it. Like we just did not add it like this is the grounding, so we'll get this benefit, that benefit. That was our way of living. Like you cannot take sleepers inside. Nowadays, if you go to village, we are living is still the same way, isn't?
Yeah, yeah,
Like there is no like these all these things, artificial things are not there. That's why we are connected more there, right?
more. Yeah,
So yes, and that is like the real life actually. We supposed to add it, doesn't matter where we live, and yes, we can add that. And if we have that awareness, we can add that more in our life. Grounding, we can add it. Connecting to the mother nature, we can add more.
yeah. And there is a book, Untold Story of Sita. Untold Story of Sita. Sita in a book. Sita Mata always talk about the nature, about how to connect with the ground, nature and all. So even she leaves her sandals and she wanted to walk on the ground. So she says that that's a way of connecting to Mother Earth. So
Right.
if you haven't read the book, anybody, please do read that book, Untold Story of Sita.
Beautiful book. Yes. Even if you see that our saints, right, generally they do not nowadays also they wear khadayu, what we called it, like it's a wood sandal, right?
Mm,
It is not made with that plastic or something. So they can wood is it still is a part of Mother Earth, right? So
right.
yeah, so we kind of like if we will go back and we'll see each and everything very wisely and nicely, and we will just look at it that how people were living before, and that was there is some science behind it. It's just not just like that. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Amazing topic. Thank you, Shashi, for connecting us with the nature and Mother Earth.
Thank you. Thank
Much
you.
needed topic. So, anyone have any questions? Um, I think there are few comments. Uh, Sheilji, nature is beautiful. I see the red fern like leafy trees and feel them blowing in the wind as if it is talking to us and telling us everything will be okay.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Shilji, for sharing your experience. Ruchita, you have anything to
Yes,
share?
I just want to say thank you, Shashi ma'am. It's so beautiful. Every time you come, you share something so beautiful and just reminds us, of why we do what we do every day over here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchita. Thanks so much and you're always here. I'm so happy to see you here.
My journey started with you, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please continue and stay here, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shashi ma'am.